Chase Tree and Tractor Service with 25 years of experience in tree removal. Serving the Midcoast of Maine, licensed and insured Maine arborist. Whether it's a pesky blowdown or a hard-to-get tree that needs removal. When you need an experienced professional, Jake Chase is the man for the job. Call 207-242-8961 or email him at chasetreeandtractorservice.jc@gmail.com.
LCTV is your nonprofit community media station. Please donate at lctv.org to keep us strong. Thank you.
One, two, three, four. Well, I've been rolling in since the clock in Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm bound to blow. We're walking to the honky tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order of a round, drop, slow.
Hello everyone, it's your favorite time of the year. It's Wuzzup time. I'm Larry Sidelinger. I got no idea who this cat is sitting next to me here, but TV Toby's on the floor.
The fact of the matter is, today is Halloween, and I thought I'd spruce things up a little bit, but I just realized something, Larry. I can't see out of the mask. How am I gonna
Well,
proceed?
for once, probably in your life, you take the mask off, it'll be an improvement.
I'll have to do a costume change. We'll be right back.
Toby's not sure of this thing either. He says, it's Wuzzup time again, folks.
Yep.
Bobby,
Yep.
You're going on vacation.
Yep, going to a place called the Azores. And you know, it's amazing to me. I tell people I'm going to the Azores. Nobody knows where they are.
Yeah, it's off Portugal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on the map there one time, and I saw it there.
Yeah.
Last time you were there, though, what happened?
Well, last time we were in Lisbon Airport, and our friend Smokey and Kaylee came walking in, and I said, "Hey, Smokey, how you doing?" Just like that. He looked over and he just said hi, like we were in Portland.
Too funny.
Anyway, but this time it's funny. Tracy and Bambi, who just won a big award for the Hidden Valley Farm, they're going to be in there.
Oh, no kidding.
They're going to be there. They're going to be a quarter of a mile away from me.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, they're coming in a day before us.
So you're not going to get away from your neighbors, are you?
No.
It's Wuzzup time. Link County News is as much fun to scare as to be scared.
Yeah.
Vincent Price. I'm not sure about that, but the Newcastle, down in Newcastle, Rob.
Yeah, boy, they're going to town. They got quite a hole dug there.
Yeah, they're
really
groundbreaking this week here and whatnot, and that's going to be
16 units.
Is it 16 units?
Yep.
Rob Nelson there has done the work.
Yeah, he's copying a development up in Madison, which a friend of his did, and so anyway, they're modular units. They come in and they're all
built and just set in place.
Yep.
And then tied together.
Yeah, nice picture of what they look like.
So you got to kind of think that that's going to be up and running by spring.
I would think so. And Newcastle's looking at another lot of land.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. So maybe they'll go the same route. I don't know. But anyway, it's funny that my friend Kara Wilbur, who I knew, that's Dave Wilbur's daughter. She's the architect on this thing. And so that's interesting. And she grew up, right in Damariscotta.
Yeah. Nice picture. Shannon York got the picture of the week, I guess.
Yeah, that is a picture of the week. So.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the schooner landing, or what was left of the schooner landing, and the Harvest Moon over there.
Character this week, character of the county.
What an
Caitlin
interesting
Hanna.
story.
Yeah, so
I know Chad. I don't know his wife.
Yeah,
and I don't know Cadlin.
Chad's is the father of this gal, Caitlin Hanna. She's been all over the place.
Boy, she's quite accomplished, huh?
Yeah. Tanzania or something?
Yeah, following her dad's footsteps. He's a captain. She's got her captain's license now. Yeah.
So
Dresden's lost a selectman over there, Gary Getchell. He's got a family issue down in Georgia or somewhere.
Yeah, he only had a couple months in.
Yeah.
I think it's too bad because I think he was sounds like he's really looking forward to it.
Sound like he was into it, yeah.
And Waldeboro's got this food sovereignty. Food sovereignty basically is if I grow carrots, I can sell the carrots to you.
Yeah.
Without inspection or any of that stuff.
And that's the way it used to be when I was a kid growing up.
Yeah, that's a little different with meat, but
well, I can understand that.
and then
but the thing is, you know when a vegetable is spoiled.
Right.
You can tell.
Right.
Meat not necessarily quite so
Correct.
quick.
Yep, and they also, Waldeboro's also looking at the fireworks ordinance, which they had, because they banned fireworks. A guy by the name of Ray Perkins,
Yes.
he went on a rampage.
He did.
And they banned fireworks, but Ray has passed away. So
Yeah. That was only like 4 or 5 years
yeah,
ago.
and they're gonna, I think, they're gonna take a look at it. But
And
anyway,
it was close. It was only a 20-vote win or
I
something
know,
like that. Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wisconsin's looking at their boy. It's quite a project here. It's $34 million.
$50 million altogether.
Well, yeah, including
the
the
whole
other
thing.
parts.
Yeah, do the
Yeah.
maintenance
So
building.
anyway, so new wastewater sewer district's gonna redo it.
Well, guess
Bas-
it sounds like we're going to spend 34. Must well spend 50.
Yeah. So the fact of the matter is, the plant is, they're saying it's too close to the water.
Yeah.
So they're gonna.
And they're probably, that sounds like $16 million more is a lot, but to have to go through the same process all over again for another 50, might as well just do it for $50 million and get it over with.
Well, they're killing two birds with one
That's
stone
right,
because
yeah.
that wastewater plant has seen its day.
Yeah.
So
You know Leroy Gandy?
I don't.
I don't know him either.
Yeah.
No, he's an artist. He's an artist. Yeah, firefighters over in Edgecombe, they had a. Did you know where that fire was down on the river over there?
I did. You know who it was? It was right across from Glidden Point.
Oh, on the right-hand side there?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
And it's Kim McClellan owns it.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
So
Was it total loss?
I don't think it was, but it's I know it was a very burnable building.
Yeah.
It was all
Yeah.
older wood, and they got a horror film, ironically enough, coming into the Lincoln Theater, and so this gentleman, he grew up, Ryan Gall, he grew up here, and he.
Yeah, that's David Gall's son.
Correct.
He was the longtime superintendent.
So
over
anyway,
over
he's going
Potomac.
to premiere. Well, it's not a premiere. It's been out for a while, but anyway, he's going to show his.
So now
his
I have a
film.
question because Newcastle received an affordable housing grant for the Mills Road lot. Is that Rob Nelson's or is that a different one?
I think it's a different one.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was wondering, but that's what it sounded like to me.
It might even be the lot behind it.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
So, anyway.
But that was the one that they took for taxes.
Correct.
And they sell it, and they got to pay the
Correct.
guy after
Yep.
they get the taxes out. And
Yeah.
Yada yada.
It's too bad that this article on the public coming to see the model railroad, it was last Tuesday, the 29th. They didn't get the article in quick enough, but I've been to that, and that is something else. If you folks, if you ever get to go to the Lincoln Home and see that model railroad thing, it's unbelievable.
Have you met the new owners of the Demscott
Yep,
River House?
I know those folks,
Yeah.
and so anyway, she lady pronounced John Frecka. They own a place in the Standard. They're claiming that they're residents in Miami Beach, and he bought the old Howard and Bowie building, and now he's bought the River House. So he's got parking, I guess.
Yeah. Sounds like she worked in some pretty impressive restaurants
Yep,
in New York City.
Yep, and sounds like she works hard.
Yeah.
So
Well, you're going to have to work hard to make the restaurant.
Yeah, right.
You know all about the restaurant
Oh, yeah,
business, Bobby.
sure
It's not
do.
easy.
Sure do. Head Tide Church.
Yeah.
The Head Tide Church, they got that steeple back on the church. Boy, that must be a relief.
You know, the people that work on these steeples must be busy because
Yeah.
there's been, the bell tower at Baptist, the one down at Walpole,
Yep.
bell tower at Lincoln Academy, now this
Well, and
steeple.
New Harbor they've just put
Yeah.
theirs on like a year ago.
Yeah.
And a private deal, Larry, right down in Damascotta Mills, the old Baptist church. They're building a steeple right next to it.
Oh, no kidding.
Mark Becker and his crew.
Yeah.
They're building it, and Steve, the owner Steve, they're working on it. And I'd like to get the date. They're going to have a bigger crane in there. They're going to cost have to reset that.
Yeah. Yeah, what's on the inside here? They got a grant funding housing and water district research. They got grants to study this stuff, but
Yeah.
not to do it yet.
New pastor, First Baptist Church in Waldeboro, nice looking family.
Yeah.
Ethan Fox, his wife Laura, and their family.
Rusty Emerson, I know Rusty. I haven't seen him for a long time. But he's got that house up on Depot Street there.
Yeah.
His dresses up.
Right. Dog Valley Senior Citizens. Nobody's spared from this Halloween thing. They dressed up. and looks like they really got into it. Jefferson, they've been working on this solar farm ordinance for years, and they're
That'll be interesting. Next Tuesday it'll be decided.
right. Yep.
And I bet I wouldn't be surprised it gets defeated. A lot of farmland up there.
Right.
And they're not those solar panels are not real attractive.
You know, they're limiting it to 10 acres.
Yeah.
So it's not like they'll, I don't know, 10 acres, would that supply much?
I don't know. I mean, I know one thing, Bobby. Our light bills haven't gone down, and these solar panels,
Yeah.
it's just as little as 5 years ago. They're all over everywhere. And
Yeah.
I don't see any drop in the light bill. Maybe it's sustaining the light bill prices. I don't know. Because
Yeah.
my light bill hasn't gone up much. Your light bill gone up much?
It's gone up.
It's gone up, but
Yeah.
has it gone dramatically?
Not really.
No, mine hasn't either.
No, but the one thing I noticed in this article, they're calling it a large-scale development, which would be up to 10 acres. There's a $10,000 application fee to the developer for that.
Yeah.
And Noblesboro, their fire department,
They got a nice award.
Yeah, they did. They got a nice amount of money for safety award renewal.
And Walden's going to have a special town meeting, 6 p.m. Friday, tomorrow night, at the fire station.
They can't figure out how to spend $78,000.
No.
Well, they're going to give it a shot. It looks like it's going to be road repairs, office equipment, and broadband infrastructure. Won't take much to spend that.
Geez, I wouldn't think so.
And then also in all, last week we talked about that home that burned down up on Cross Road, and it's John Seiger's, and they're having a potluck dinner to benefit him on November 10th. And boy, the next morning, they say that the Marketplace Cafe, the next morning, he comes in there for breakfast every morning, and he came in just like he normally would, and they went absolutely generosity plus, they said.
Cool. Good stuff.
And our friend Don Reamer, great birder, great expert on birds. He's going to give a talk at the Waldoboro Library, and it's going to be birds of Monhegan, which is quite a few birds of Monhegan. If you haven't been out there at the right time.
Two-legged ones out there, too.
Yeah, and you ever go out there at the right time.
Some tall two-legged ones
They're
out
going
there.
north, they're going south.
Yeah. They're coming from New Harbor, too.
Yep.
Yeah. Glenn's got quite a happy Halloween.
Yeah. They cleaned up the park down there. A nice group of people cleaned up the park down there at Veterans Memorial Park in Newcastle. And they got a new sales agent, Drum and Drum, Christian Coates. Sounds like him and his family are really gotten into the area.
Boy, that's tough business, though, isn't it, Bobby?
Yeah.
Parking lot's coming right along, though, down the back parking lot.
It really
I haven't
is.
seen anybody go out of business yet.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. I see Shanna Bellows, Secretary of State. She was down in town here a week or
Right.
so ago.
And they had a thing at the American Legion.
They
right?
did, yeah.
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
you happen to stop by?
I
there?
happened to see Shanna. I stopped and said hello to her.
Yeah.
And she wants to come on the station and talk a little bit about election and stuff like that, and we just haven't been able to get together with her schedule. So maybe we'll wait and do it afterwards, because there's going to be all kinds of controversy
Right.
about what the election was.
Right.
And
So-
we'll know next few short days.
Noblesboro Central School, it's nice to see. They brought about 20 kids. They hooked in with the pumpkin run up at Lincoln Academy, and I don't know who won, but anyway, got a poetry reading. Renuka O'Connell, she's going to be at River Arts, right there in the back parking lot there. Not the back parking lot, but over by the laundry, and she's going to talk about her poetry.
Yeah.
The other thing is going on at Whitefield Library. You're going to have a Jody Batchelor. She's an author. She's going to speak about her first Samoset and the Warnock people of Pembroke, Maine. Yeah, so that would be interesting.
You think?
Yeah, I
thought
that.
the bridge scores was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
You
You
they're
got
playing
one?
bridge.
You got one?
No, Dennis Flaherty was top scorer, though.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah, we turned the page. here.
Lorraine play bridge too?
Who?
Dennis's wife.
I don't know. She does not.
Yeah.
I don't know if she does or not.
George Dow's got an article from '79 talking about William Vaughn. He was always he was in Damascotta Mills.
Yeah, a lot of political stuff in the paper this week. Maine Health, they got a new nurse manager. She got exemplary leadership award, and that would be Angela Russ, Dr. Russ's wife.
Right.
She's a great nurse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she actually gave me a COVID shot.
She gave me one too.
Yeah, and she did such a good job. I didn't even
Didn't know it. Didn't even feel it. No.
Yeah.
Didn't even feel it.
That's funny. You couldn't have gotten a better person to give that shot. And then I saw her in the restaurant a couple of weeks later. I started moving my arms. Like, what'd you do to me?
Yeah. Yeah.
We got an outdoor learning space that was launched over there at Morse High School. And Eloise Vitelli was there at the ribbon cutting. So
Lots of stuff going on. Charlotte Peterson died, yeah.
Yep.
It was a sad story.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we're going to turn the page on that one. Samoset Fish and Game Club, they got the rifle top shots. Look at that. Tommy Hanna, he got an award there. He's a heck of a guitar player.
Is he?
Oh, I guess he is.
Yeah.
He's going to perform with the fellow who did the Johnny Cash tribute last year for us out of New York City. He was originally out of Maine, but he's from New York City now. He's going to be at Watts Hall, I think, Saturday night. It's in the paper here somewhere. It's either Friday night, Saturday night.
I saw that.
And Tommy's going to Tommy's going to play band, play lead guitar, and he can play lead guitar too. Holy smokes!
South Bristol, they got a new road called Hunter's Landing. Well, no, it's on Hunter's Landing, but anyway, it's called the Town Landing Road. People didn't realize there was a town landing on Hunter's Landing that people didn't even know existed.
Well, you can't. I went down there one time. It's not easy to find.
No, right.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not very well marked.
Well, they're going to have it marked now.
Yeah.
They're going to put a street sign there. Boy, those Noblesboro Central School kids, they've been busy. Now they're studying Wabanaki Indian life. And,
yeah.
got a lecture at the Rutherford Library on Francis Perkins. Boy, I bet a lot of people in the last few years know more about Francis Perkins.
I know it. Crazy. Boy, on the sports page, there's all kinds of stuff going on. A really cool story. Luke Houghton and his son both walked on to Maine Maritime, both playing football.
Right.
Never played football.
Right.
As an organization.
And it sounds like he's excited about it, even though the team didn't win.
Yeah.
They didn't win a game.
Didn't win a game, but he's really good. He was a standout. Yeah, and of course, Madomic Valley football, soccer, boys and girls, both going into the finals.
Yep.
Semifinals and finals. There's going to be a big Saturday of games at Madomic this week. We'll be live streaming those. The boys will be over there.
Beautiful.
My buddy Phil Carlson will have the call on that, both girls and boys. And we're going to be live streaming those, so you can see those.
Beautiful.
And then next week, the Panthers will be in playoff action. A semifinal game. I don't know who they're going to play yet.
Yep.
Football. That will be also live streamed. So a lot of stuff going on in the sports. Lincoln, I know the boys got beat in their semifinal soccer game. I don't know how the girls made out.
Yep. There's that Johnny Cash concert is tomorrow night.
It is tomorrow
Yeah,
night.
at Watts Hall.
Yeah.
And another show at Clark's Cove Farm is going to be...
That's tomorrow night. I might go to that.
Yeah, Wilder Dance event. And I don't know, I guess it's for wild dancers. And a girl by the name of Tracy Collins was the Embodied Dance founder, and she's going to facilitate an outdoor freeform dance experience. So, anyway, I don't know. That might not be up your alley, Larry.
We'll see.
But anyway, then Chadbourne, I mean, this is out of his wheelhouse, but Glenn went out to Las Vegas for a horror film. Well, it was just a horror convention.
Horror-themed convention.
Yeah.
You're
But
talking about a fish out of water. There's Glenn in Las Vegas.
But he couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it. But all these people started coming up to him, and he never had that before.
No.
You know?
He's famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is. He's one of these guys.
Well, Stephen King, illustrative Stephen King.
Yeah, much more famous than he knows.
Yeah.
Tennis tournament they had at the Y that for cancer raised quite a bit of money, and so it was good time. And then a nice picture of Stephanie and Rob Nelson with the groundbreaking over there on Mills Road. And Edgecombe, they had a special town meeting to approve $60,000 for their fire station.
Yeah, they need some repairs.
Yeah.
Bob McVerril's the soccer KVC champions.
Boy, these buildings. I was just saying to my wife last night, I said, these buildings in this area, schools, fire stations, all this stuff.
Starting to get old.
Yeah, so.
And
anyway.
we both know, Bobby, just because you have a brand new building, that's always me. I got a brand new house, and we're always doing something to it.
We got a CLC YMCA potluck. That's November 6th. It's first Wednesday of every month. The next lunch will be 11:45 on November 6th. And
yeah. What do we got on the
boys,
inside? What do you got on the inside?
Well, Boy Scout Troop 13, they went to the Kennebec Valley Fall Camporee. It took place at Camp Bamazon. I'm going to get this right. Beaumazine.
I'm going to take your word for it, Bob.
Camp Beaumazine, folks.
I'm going to take your word for it.
I have no idea.
You might have to put your mask back on.
I have
and do
no
that
idea where it is, but it's called Camp Beaumazine.
Oh, shoot. Lincoln Academy kids went over to Reed State Park and cleaned up a bunch of stuff over there.
I guess they did.
Boy, didn't they, huh?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, you hear about these cleanup crews.
Yeah.
You know, I saw one on I think it was national news about a bunch of gals down in Cape Cod. It's unbelievable
Yeah,
how much.
Well, every year in the Damariscotta River, the oyster men all get together and they do a cleanup along the shores, and they get dump trucks loaded of all kinds of trash and stuff. So good for them. Yeah. Nathan Fuller is a new personal lines agent for J. Edward Knight out of the Booth Bay office. Yeah, good for them. He looks pretty excited about it. My buddy Stephen Gutowski, and he's going to run for county commissioner.
Yeah.
Dave Levesque, he's running for county commissioner. He ain't going to run. Nobody running against him.
Nobody running against any of them.
No. Will Avantaggio, he's going to be the judge of probate.
Unopposed.
Yeah. But you know, one thing I will say though, that with Evan and David, the county commissioners have been a long time and a lot of age there.
Yep.
I mean, they're bringing younger ideas, younger thoughts, younger blood to the table, so that's not a bad thing.
Not that those older folks didn't do a great job.
No, they did a good job.
Yep.
It's time to. I think there's a certain age in any public service where it's time to give it up and let somebody else take over. Yeah, lots of political stuff this week, huh? But you know the Waldoboro Inn, the French cuisine. Have you been over there to eat yet, Bobby?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah. Well, they used to have Monday night. They used to have pasta night. I don't know if they still do it.
Yeah.
But it's.
I don't think outside of French toast I've ever had much French food.
Yeah.
And yours is the best French toast in town.
Yeah, thank you. And so anyway.
We want to. Lydia, she's running again. I don't know. A lot of. God bless these people that want to go to the legislature and work. I mean, it's a lot of work, a lot of hours.
Holly Stover, she's a fourth term.
Fourth term. Yeah. Lydia's going a third term. Cameron's a second term. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Great picture, Andy Russ on the back page there, huh? Maine Health. They're rebranding the whole thing. You knew about that.
Yep.
It's going to be Lincoln Hospital now, not Lincoln Health.
Right.
Maine Health, Lincoln Hospital.
Does everybody still call it Miles?
Of course.
Of course they do. Yeah.
I'm doing shows down and I'm still calling it the Miles Campus. Miles Campus.
Were you Miles?
I was.
Yeah, of course
Oh,
you
yeah.
were. So it'll always be Miles to you.
It'll always be Miles to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marilyn Bean, by God bless her.
Yeah.
She's cranking out 5,000 words a week.
I don't know. If you ever read one of Marilyn's articles, you would think she's got a revolving door on a.
She may have.
Yeah.
She may have. How about this Czech Republic's Benowitz quartet? All fiddle players. Pretty interesting. And that McCurdy Point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be at the Lincoln Theater Saturday night.
That's the name of the town. What is it? Four people they rented a house or something, and then they got deserted or
Something like
that.
Yeah.
So anyway, I guess Ryan Gall tried to make them. You really hate the characters. By the end of the movie, you hate the characters.
You hate the characters.
Yeah. Art reception at Bremen Library, November 7th. Sarah Wild. She taught art here years ago at the former Bremen Elementary School.
Yeah.
So anyway, got a stepping stone housing.
They're going to have a super fundraiser.
Yeah, fundraiser. They got a thrift shop now. Right on
Bisky Road there.
And they got quite
and they're busy.
Yeah.
It amazes me. I talked to our friend Marva because she's very involved with the Lincoln thrift shop, Miles thrift shop. And they're so busy, and the Stepping Stone is busy. It's like there's so much stuff to get rid of and to sell. It's crazy. And you get some great buys. Yeah. East 40 Farms second annual Movies and Books event. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Those kids up there dressed in a spooktacular. Yeah. Bobby, I wanted to remind our friends at home, Saturday morning, 6 o'clock, it is early bird special. Mm-hmm. Rennie's is open. We want to say thanks to our friends at Rennie's because we was able to go over there here just recently and we shot a couple. We'll show these. Our camera crew, Haven and CJ, did a great job. We did the Rennie's ads. Yep. We did 2 or 3 of those.
Oh, yeah.
And then we did a 75th anniversary. I had a chance to sit down and talk to John. That's on tomorrow night, Friday night. It's going to be released. You can see it on LCTV.org or Channel 7. And we hope you enjoy that. And we'll throw these ads up as they sponsored us to do this. And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So you going out to hobgoblin? And
I got to work tonight.
You're going to be hoggoblin tonight.
I've got a couple ideas for a costume, but can't wear this one.
No, you can't see. Folks, that wraps it up for Wuzzup. You got a big weekend. Oh, you're going flying.
Yeah.
You're leaving tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. Spend the night at my daughter's. Logan the next day.
All right. And gone for 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know who we're going to have guests. There'll be a surprise guest next week. Do Wuzzup with us. Maybe Toby and I will do it together. Who knows?
Right. Okay.
Well, have a safe trip, my friend.
I will.
And Mrs. Whear is going with you, of course.
Yep.
So have a safe trip and bring back some good stories.
I will.
Folks, that'll wrap it up. Wuzzup this week. Larry Sidelinger, he's been the mayor of the Mills. Bobby Whear, we've got TV Toby here on the floor. He'd like to say goodbye on. CJ behind the camera with Haven, and we hope you have a great, safe Halloween, and we'll see you next week, folks. Thanks for watching. Chase Tree and Tractor Service with 25 years of experience in tree removal. Serving the Midcoast of Maine, licensed and insured Maine arborist. Whether it's a pesky blowdown or a hard-to-get tree that needs removal. When you need an experienced professional, Jake Chase is the man for the job. Call 207-242-8961 or email him at chasetreeandtractorservice.jc@gmail.com.
Larry, I heard you did this fantastic interview with John Rennie. Rennie's 75th anniversary. Tell us a little bit about that.
Bobby, it was the most fun of probably any show that I've done. It was just great. John and I are old friends, go back 50 plus 60 years, and sitting in the office just talking about the old days, where they started, where it's come through and walked through it. Folks, it's going to be on tomorrow night, or it's going to be on Friday night at 7 o'clock on LCTV.org. Please turn it in. It was a great fun, and Bobby, you'll enjoy it. I'll send it along.
I can't wait to see it.
All right, check it out, folks.